present on the dais, Shri Deepak Mehta ji, Shri Prabdas ji, then we have Nikhil Meswani ji, Dr. Detlef Kratz. First of all, I welcome you, and on behalf of the department, it's a combined event. As you know, it's a collaborative effort of FICCI, Industry Association, industry as such, as well as the Department of Chemical and Petrochemical. First of all, sir, we would like to inform you that it has been, this particular edition after COVID has been well received, and we have got a very good exhibition as well as participation. I thank all the industry partners who have participated very enthusiastically. From the states also, we have got very good representation. We have good representation from countries abroad also. We have a representation in the form of ambassadors as well as the business partners. I have been given the task for giving the sectoral briefing. I will just use the 4 or 5 slides just to give an idea of what exactly, where do we stand with respect to the vision statement which we have laid for ourselves for this particular India Chemical 22. So what is the vision for us? This is represented in terms of where do we stand and where do we go in future. India is, as you know, that India is slated to be the growth engine of the global economy in the current decade. This graph shows India's position. If you see the top graph, you can see the position with respect to the growth rate. That is important to see. That with respect to other countries, India stands somewhere around 7%. Everyone has been talking about it. Even though the sizes of other countries have been little on the higher side in terms of the GDP size, but the growth rate in India, that's on the high side. And this provides us a very big opportunity. I think we shouldn't be taking advantage of this global opportunity before us. India has also emerged as an attractive investment destination because of the resilience to the global economic swings which have been there, and which are mainly due to Indian consumption potential which is there, and also the government's industrial friendly policies. Some of them have been mentioned here. They have also been discussed in detail by Nikhil Bhai ji, and our earlier discussions have also mentioned about that. India is also, in terms of manufacturing, is poised to become a major growth pillar to the Indian economy, which is again aided by government's push towards self-reliance and vision to become a USD 5 trillion economy by 24. India's manufacturing competitiveness is fueled by progressive government policies and some of the facilitating government initiatives which we have started. Some of them are listed here. One of the most important thing is about the stable democracy. Then also government has streamlined the regulatory and tax framework, quality labor and also at competitive cost, and robust investment policies, and also the highly competitive infrastructure which is available in the country. India has improved its global competitiveness ranking by 6 positions in 22. I think the block on the left-hand side, you can see from 43 in 21, we have moved on to 37. In terms of other parameters also, it has improved. Now, looking at the chemical industry per se, it has been a significant contributor to the manufacturing sector as such, and also in the economic growth of India. And what is the contribution of Indian chemical industry? It has already been mentioned many times that it is the second largest manufacturer and exporter of dyes. It is the per capita consumption of chemical products is about 1/10 of the global average. And there are many firsts and seconds for India in the chemical industry sector. Now coming to the growth potential, where do we stand right now and where we can move? I think this is one of the important slides where we can focus a little bit. Presuming the business as usual, let's say a growth rate of let's say about 8% or so, we are poised to become about 260 USD by 25. This is an estimate, and also by 30, about 400 USD billion. So this is the scenario which you can presume, and how it projects in terms of the opportunities where the supply-demand gap is there. We can have a look at in the next slide. This provides the opportunities. I think this is one of the most important slides. And you can see all the bubbles on the lower side, they are the supply deficit areas. These are the opportunities which exist in India, where we don't have the production capacity, and there is a big demand there where we can invest. I think this presentation would be available, need not take the photograph. In terms of the outlook of the economy, in terms of the various specialty chemicals, if you want to see, this is the picture. I think you can focus on the extreme right column, which provides rating in terms of the outlook by 24. You can have a look at that. If we presume 2019 as the base, which is on the extreme left side base year column, you can see that the growth which is going to happen by 24 in agrochemicals will be about 19%, about let's say 20%. Same way for some other sectors, care and hygiene almost 34%, and iron and steel 33%. So if you see the last column, you will get a very good picture of the outlook of various specialty chemicals in different sub-segments. So what have been the game changers for Indian chemical industry? These have been the policy initiatives. Government has provided enabling policy environment, and some of them are listed here. The most important one is related to the industrial infrastructure. You are aware that we are already having the national infrastructure pipeline. Prabdas ji mentioned in the beginning. Then we have the concept of plastic parks, mega textile parks. Apart from that, apart from PCPIRs, we are also going in for the chemical hubs. There are other factors which have been the game changers, like matters relating to governance and clearances. This is one of the most important. There used to be complaints earlier. Governance has been streamlined. That is indicated by the index improvement in ease of doing business. Regulatory and quality standard, as has been mentioned by Nikhil Bhai also, BIS standards are being made mandatory, and we have identified the areas where we will be investing more in terms of making them mandatory. And in terms of the local manufacturing and exports and innovation, we have come out with the public procurement policies. Revised customs duties are being worked out for many chemicals and petrochemicals, making it more rational, avoiding inverted duty structures. And also we have various export promotion schemes, and FTAs are being signed with various countries. So friends, I'll just stop here. I'll just say that this is a very good time for industry to set up their business in India. This kind of opportunity will never come again. The geopolitical situation in the world is such that we are having very good growth rate. Currently also, it's estimated also to be good. The climate which has been provided by the government, that is very congenial. Government is welcoming the industry to set up the industry here. All the hurdles which are there for the industry, they are being attended to. There has been a constant interaction with the industry also. Our Honorable Minister all the time is pro-industry. He has been indicating to meet the industry in the group as well as one-to-one also. So this way, we are trying to resolve all the issues. I think this is one such forum which is also a step towards that direction. This is the biggest time to invest in India. I invite you and welcome you to invest in India. It is the right time to invest in India. And I once again thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, sir, for that insightful presentation. And with the kind permission of the Honorable Union Minister, sir, can we invite the Honorable Minister from Andhra Pradesh, as he has a flight to catch. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome Shri Gudiwada Amarnath Ji, Honorable Minister of Industries, Infrastructure, IT and Electronics, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to do the honours of addressing the August House present here. Over to you, sir.
Honorable Chief Guest, Minister for Chemicals and Fertilizers, Sri Manshuk Mandavia Ji, Honorable Minister for State, Sri Bhagwan